Hi guys, I have got a Christmas gift or birthday gift, whatever, Hanukkah gift, whatever, idea for you for young writers today. I have a niece who is about to turn 10, and I adore her and her little brother, but she is so much like me, it's really a little bit scary. So one of the things that she's done since she was little is she'll just write little bits of stories. She also reads so fast, and I will send her books. I'll send her an entire series, and then she'll have her parents call me or text me and tell me that she's finished it like a week later. She reads them so fast, and she loves to read. And so then I try to find her something else. Well, the last time that I saw her, I told her that you're going to have to start writing the books because you're reading them faster than I can get them. So you're going to have to write them before you read them. And she thought that was kind of funny, but she's into stories. She's a great storyteller, and I like to encourage that. So I thought this year, for one of her Christmas gifts, I'm going to put together um, a little mini writing workshop for her. So the first thing I did was that when school supplies were on sale, I got a bunch of notebooks that I thought she would enjoy. This one, be kind, be strong, be awesome, be curious, be brave, be you. Yeah, that's a great message to send an almost 10-year-old girl, right? So I got several like that with just different things on them that I think she'll like. Some fancy pens, some highlighters, some post-it notes, that kind of thing, because she's just like me. She loves that kind of stuff. But then I ordered some books. So this one is amazing. How to Write a Novel Before You Turn 13. And the link is below, but that's by, it says Ollie Ood, 15 Steps for Kids to Turn Creative Writing into a Book. So I sat down and read this book the other night. It is amazing. I would give this to adults who are wondering how to get started. It really is that good. It's it's simple, and it's written simply, but it doesn't talk down to the reader. It's just very simple, and it has everything. It's what's the protagonist, what's the three-act structure, all of that stuff. And it even goes into a little bit of grammar and punctuation and how to get it published. So it tells the kids who presumably are going to be not quite 13 yet how to do self-publishing if they want to do that, or how to look for an agent in traditional publishing if they want to do that. And it doesn't have not weighted. It's not like saying, oh, this is the way, the best way, or this is the best way. The only thing that it says to do is not to do vanity publishing, which that's smart to talk about that with kids so that they understand that that happens, and they're not disappointed if they get something and somebody says, we'll publish your book, oh, but we need $3,000. So that's nice. I'm glad that they put that in there. And then it has a little bit about kids who were or adults, authors that you might know, who were first published when they were kids. Gordon Corman was in 7th grade when he had his first thing published. I had no idea, and he's was one of our favorites when my kids were young. So this is just an amazing book. Now, for her gift, what I'm going to do, I'm waiting on my Amazon today. I've got a bunch of fun shaped post-it notes. Because I don't get to see her nearly as much as I would like to. I would love it if we could just sit down and go through this together, but that's not going to happen. So I am going to take these post-it notes and put comments throughout so that when she's reading it, it'll be like I'm sitting beside her. And so, it'll say, I'll have some funny stuff, and then I'll have some tips, and then I'll just have some things that, say your aunt loves you, that kind of thing, all the way through the book. So she's learning from the book, but she's getting it special. It's more than just sending the book, because it's like I'm going to be sitting there with her. So then I have a couple of other ones that I got that are nice. I don't love them as much, but I'm going to go ahead and throw them in as well. So this one I'm not sure that I will. This one is called What Happens Next, and it is it's got some story starters, and then it asks you to write characters, inciting incidents, and all that kind of thing. But it seems more like a workbook, like a school book, and I'm trying not to do that because I don't want it to feel like an assignment. because she is homeschooled, so she already does get that kind of thing for assignment. And I want this to be fun. I want her to write a story, write a book for fun. And I think this maybe is a little bit too much like work, like homework. So I may end up just giving this to some of our other friends with kids around that age that homeschool that would like to use that. So the other one I have is called Story Starters, and this is for kids, well, probably about her age or maybe a little younger. I will say she is, her reading level and her writing level are pretty high for an almost 10-year-old. So this might be a little low for her, but would her 10-year-old brother, or not her 10-year-old brother, her 7-year-old brother would appreciate it. So it says, once upon a time, and it has a little paragraph starter and a little picture, and then you're supposed to finish the story. So it's nice, and it doesn't feel so much like a workbook, but it is definitely for the kids that are a little younger, maybe, or just a little less intense. But I'll send it because I think, she would enjoy it, and she'd like to do it with her brother. But the big takeaway from this is this: how to write your novel before you turn 13. And in the back, it says that they also have a workbook. It seems like all of them have workbooks. But as I've told you before, I don't like this binding and this size with a notebook. So obviously, you don't necessarily need the notebook to do this. It's all in here. All your steps are outlined. And also, you can go online, and some of the pages you can download. So like character sheets, you can go online and you can download and print multiple character sheets. You don't have to use just this one that is in the book. So that is my tip for a young writer in your life, for a gift, some fancy notebooks and pens, and this how to write a novel before you're 13, and lots of notes from you about what it's like to be a writer, all the ups and downs, and how much you care about them, and how important it is to have stories in our world. I just think my parents, my family, my friend, all along, I was encouraged to write or to do music or to do whatever without thinking about what it was going to be like as an adult. That you got to have a career. And then when I got to the point where it was talking about a career, I was blessed that it's like, if you can pay the bills, whatever. Nobody said you can't do that because you can't succeed. And so I've tried to pass that on to my kids who are in non-traditional businesses. And now I'm trying to pass it on to my niece, although both of her parents are also in non-traditional fields. So this is it. This is my little, you can do it. You can do it now. You don't have to wait, and don't let people tell you that you can't. Don't let people tell you that it's a dream. Somebody has to write those stories, and it might as well be you. Okay? So anyway, please like, comment, subscribe before my dogs start barking. I can hear them running around. And tell me what you think about this and what it would have meant to you as a 10-year-old to get something like this. And as always, I'll do the research so you don't have to.